Could be.
Default. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Hear me now. Bev, Sharon, Linda, Kelly, and Joyce, and got sound. We've got our sound turned down on phone. Hey, Kelly, Patrice, good morning.
We turned Mike down because we presumed Lindsay wouldn't need it.
Didn't think I'd need it, you see. So you can see John and Steve behind me. Claire's just about to join us in a minute. That's good. I'm glad it's all good. Can hear you fine now. That's good.
Is the picture okay on both YouTube and Facebook?
Can you see us?
Can you see me?
So we have come to a very, very old cemetery again. Hey, Judith. And be camping and explores. Hope you're exploring. Hope you're well. Andrew. Deborah. Hello, my lovely. Hope you're well, sweets. Over and out.
No, you know what that is, don't you?
Oh.
A and B.
No.
Well, who do we know that's two lads that have got the initials A and B and make funny titles up?
I know they are. Hey, Jem. We can see you, love. I'm glad you can see us. If you live local, you'll probably hear me. No, right. So we have come to a very old cemetery. And I forgot year. Let me just get. We forgot the info. 1856. I think this one was first structured. Is it that one?
Can hear you down here, Tracy says.
I've lost me.
Gloucester.
I've lost me finger.
Oh dear.
I know, not worse. It is one of the oldest municipal cemeteries outside of London.
Municipal.
Yeah, outside of London. And there is only over 56,000 people buried within here. And there is, if we can, hopefully we'll be able to find it.
It's massive.
Because it's absolutely ginormous. But there is some graves of the World War I soldiers. And there is 108 Commonwealth war graves, of which 82 are casualties from the First World War. So yeah, it goes back. Thanks for sharing out, my lovelies. So yeah, but obviously at the minute we have got people walking through and everything else, and a couple of dog walkers, and yeah, so we are going to be making a move in a minute. We're just waiting for Claire to come.
Now we're filming.
We are. Yeah, we're live. Pardon? We've only just started at minute, though. So what? Just what it is, isn't it? No converters, that's it. So yeah, so like I said, we have got people walking around. So you can see him now. Look on camera. I didn't think I'd catch him, but I can. Claire's here now. What from Facebook or you? Exploring the Afterlife. Oh, we're at Facebook or YouTube, sweets. TikTok. It's the oldest cemetery. You know I can't pronounce municipal.
Municipal.
Municipal. Said it. Municipal. Learn something new every day. So right, so I am going to turn you around if I can.
Welcome to Speaking with Mother.
I am going to turn you around that way. Just bear with me a sec. Let me see if I can do this.
Oh. Settings. Camera. Scroll down. Hit that.
Hit that.
Back.
That one. And then X.
I thought it was Benny Hill.
What's that?
Have we turned round now?
Where have they brought us? Cheers, Ames. Evening, Lorna. Hope you're well. I was just gonna say something. Better not. They may look. So, like I said, this is a massive place. So if anybody does know where we are, please don't put it in the chat. We will reveal where we are at the end, and it's just in case we don't want people turning up uninvited. So as you can see, it goes all the way back, and it goes. I mean, that's not even as far as your eyes can see, really. And we think that it goes further down that way. So we are going to be taking a walk down there.
We're in that little bit to church.
I'd go around this edge bit and have a walk up, just because there's a few people walking about at minute. Yeah. If we keep to edge bit, then we're better off, aren't we? Go on, I'll let you go in front.
It might be a little bit different because we are streaming through StreamYards on location. So
is it any better than what it were before?
Scottish put audio sound weird for anyone. It might not be Scottish. It's because we're actually streaming through StreamYards rather than straight to Facebook and YouTube. So rather than using two phones, we're just using one.
Is it better though?
Does anybody prefer this? I mean, Facebook, you're now back in landscape rather than in portrait. I don't know. No, not very clear, or no, very clear.
What?
Brilliant pictures. It sounds a bit like tinny on my end. Might have put us very good. I think it's different. But what we'll have to do is we'll have to bring a microphone out with us next time and try it with a mic and see. Because, like I said, we are on StreamYard, so.
If you prefer us to go back, we can reset up for it. Well, like 5 minutes.
Anne's putting it's great. Bev's put it's very good. It's only Scotty that's whinging. Jean says it's a bit blurry. Jean says it's a bit blurry, but I think she's been on Southern Comfort. So Linda says it's very clear.
Right. What about tinny sound?
Sounds just fine to me, Amy.
I wonder if it's because we've put our speaker up fully. Maybe we shouldn't have put ours up fully. That might be why it's tinny. But then you don't want it to be quiet. If we pick out up.
Yeah.
Going to read what this says.
We'll sort it. Bit tinny, John, for me. Sharon's put.
I'm just telling you what they've done.
Paranormal Talk Radio, CWPTR. All its thing is, it's doing that thing where you have to keep clicking new comments.
It does that anyway, doesn't it?
No, Jean's just been on tea. She's not been on Southern Comfort.
I mean, look at that now. I mean, look at how big this is. It's massive, isn't it?
Can't really see it very well.
They
can if I do that.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of obviously
Hi, Amber. No. Picture's better on phone than lappy. That's normal. Well, we'll see how it goes tonight. Run out of Southern Comfort, waiting for Paul to buy me some. Oh no, Jean. That's never a good thing, is it?
There's a bench down here, so we'll stop at this bench for a bit and try something there. And then,
it's massive, Joanne.
I just want to see what's out on the side, you see, before it goes dark, you know, so we can get a scope for how big it is.
We thought we'd try it on here tonight.
See how it goes.
We pay for it, so we might as well use it.
Look, you can see all graves all down that side, look.
Yeah, it's Hughes's place.
You know, I bet this is bigger than General, you know. I'm telling you.
I bet it's close.
Yeah, General, you've got all ill.
We're just having a wander to find where Lindsay wants us to start. She's off, look. Like I say, what I'll do is I'll bring some mics for me next time. Yeah.
Want to try some on you? I mean, no, it's not a bench that's in memorial.
No, it's just donated by a Christian church.
Everything.
Yeah.
On bench. Where do you put on bench? Shall we just sit them on the there, do you?
I don't know. It's cheers.
Yeah, let me turn round. And then we can face that way then.
Hey, Antoinette.
No, that's not a dog poo bag. It's not mentioned dog poo.
It's so subject.
Smell it then. Smell it, thank you. So, why is it doing that blue? Oh, that's for Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it onto that black one and onto path, so it's sort of like that way. So if we can put stuff out, there's somebody walking down or they're walking back up now. At minute I'm vaping, guys, but I promise when we start, I will stop. Evening, everybody. Evening, Penny. Hope you're well, my lovely. I'm just going to put my phone on silent, just so I don't have nobody ringing. Hey, Carol. Hope you're well, my lovely. I'm going to reboot my PC. Be right back. No worries. Hey, Carol. Good evening, moderators tonight.
If this isn't, it's been going off. It's not set yet.
I'm going to say bear's going off. Why does my bear look mucky? Needs a bath. It's all right, though. So you should really be able to see them if they go off. So give it a minute. Right. So I'm just gonna want to say thank you to the energy. Want to say thank you to the energies for coming out and communicating with us tonight. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John.
I'm Claire.
And we're just here to communicate with you. We're interested in the afterlife and what happens after we pass, and if we can still communicate with his loved ones. If we can, if there's anybody here that wants to communicate with us, we put some objects on the floor. If you want to come and try and light them up, you can. You've seen how the ball works. You've heard how the teddy works. You want to step towards them. We're going to put a device on in a minute, so you can try and use it and manipulate the words in the box. Thank you. I don't know if everybody can see that, but the bear's going off a minute. Could you try and light the ball up next to the bear for me now, just so I know that it is somebody that's trying to communicate? Can you step away from the bear for me and try and light the ball up at the side of the bear? I'd really appreciate if you could just light the ball up for me. There's 2 balls at either side of the bear. Could you go to that? Go and light one of the balls up.
Uncle.
It is. I thought I saw bear twitch then, though. Yeah. I thought I saw bear like it might just be my eye, like how I looked, but it like when I looked just before light started flashing, it looked like it like got tugged at side. But I don't know whether that were my eyes. So 1640. So bear's still going off. Could the energy around the bear step forward and try and tell me your name, please? Can you try and tell me your name? Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. Welcome all to our ETA family. All right. Bear did twitch, Joanne says. I thought I saw it twitch, which is interesting. Can you tell me the name of the person that stood behind the bear?
Can you tell me the name that's on the grave behind the bear? I don't know if it's two names or whether one of them's the same name or not.
Right.
There's two names on it. I don't know.
Antoinette said Dan. Dan come through. So check just check all of them, and just make sure there's no Daniels on these two here.
There's 56,000 graves. I'm not checking all of them.
Listen. Bear. Can you step away from the bear for a minute, please, for me? Just step back from the bear. I would like you to light one of the balls up at the side of the bear, please. Does look like a family's grave behind the bear, Joanne.
That's only two names on it, on the actual, you know that little black thing where they stand? There's only two names on that. Can't obviously see headstone because they've laid it down and they've laid it face down.
Yeah, they have. And it's been pushed down.
Present. It says at gate, them ones that look dangerous, they've laid them, council's laid them down. You know, like they had in Wakefield or them.
You just said ball. Can you light the ball up? Not the bear. Step away from the bear for me and go and light one of the balls up at the side. Can you do that for me?
I mean, what amazes me with that bear is we were out other night, Monday night, I think it went up once in 2 hours. So it's not like it's just constantly going up all the time.
Go on, John, you know you want to.
What?
Count on all graves.
6,000 there will be a Daniel in here. I don't have to be psychic to realise there will be a Daniel in here.
They will. Hey, Robin. How many energies are here? How many spirits are here with us? 4. So if there's 4 people, 4 spirit energies here, could you try and tell me your name? You try and tell me your name, please. I thought I heard Bill. Is one of you the guardian of the cemetery?
Don't know who he is. I just keep getting this picture in my head that he's only really, really tiny.
Dan again.
Look what trousers he's got. How I see him, he's got like a white shirt on. And you know them like woolly cardigans he used to wear? They look like a waistcoat. Got one of them on, then a black suit jacket and a black cap. Yeah.
Well, I've got some pictures of some of the gentlemen. So we can have a look at some of the pictures and see whether they do resonate anything that you've said. Not in Ireland, you're not allowed to walk your dog in the sack. Really? Bloody hell, I wish they would do it. They all do it. Earth, I've put Joanne's thing comment on the screen. Would be unthinkable. Not in England. So the 4 spirits that are here, could you say all our names for us, please? Or can you tell us the name of this place? Could you tell us this? Is it a city? A city? A town? Could you tell us the name of the town that we're in? I'm here, Lady Red Iron Breast.
Then keep popping into my head now, and it's less.
Can look it up. If there's a gentleman's energy, an older gentleman here, can you try and light the ball up so you can recognise that, so we know that it's you? Come on, Spirit, step forward.
I'm sure I just thought it was.
Stop saying that. And what we'll do is we'll go for a walk further down and see, because we're getting activity here, so that's a good sign that we know that this is a spot to come back to when it does go a bit darker. I think at the minute what we might be as well doing is looking for active spots that we feel, and then try and come back to them as we go through. What do you reckon? Step back from the bear. Step. Thank you. Could you light the ball next to the bear for me? My name's Lindsay. What's yours? When I heard man say sex, death or sex.
Can you tell us your name, please?
Are you the man that John says?
I don't know whether it's that way there, look, is where the soldiers would be. Or whether it's down that bit, but apparently there's like a section for them. I think also I read that there's a pet part in here as well. Pet cemetery, yeah. There's a pet part to it as well. Yes.
Yeah.
John heard Edward. Summer. No, not Bill, it were Dan.
So he's a cross of sacrifice.
Can like the ball.
For the side of chapel.
Cross of sacrifice. So what would be a sacrifice on cross? Yeah. Morning, Steve. I said Steve.
IX and OX and GX and that. Presume they just block numbers.
Right. We are going to take a walk.
Thank you.
The energy with the bear, if the energy around the bear wants to follow us, you can follow us through this cemetery. You'll come near bear and it stopped. It starts again as though it's wanting interaction. I want to look back and see tablets again. I want to look back and see because Joanne saw that bear twitch, and the wind isn't strong enough to twitch the bear. So I think that's going to be an interesting one to look back on. When I'll let you go first. I'll walk behind.
Walk?
I'll walk.
Can you tell us where we're heading towards now? Do you know how many burials there has been in this cemetery? Snob, I heard.
That's unbelievable. Just literally had the word peace come out.
No, I went looking at that. I was looking at name.
Oh, Fanny Len. In peace, in loving memory of Fred, the beloved husband of Fanny Lent, who died on January the 22nd, 1933.
It said peace. Well, then again, there's probably a lot of gravestones that do say peace on it. Ed, Lisa. Snob a few times. Which way are we going, Lindsay? Are we going up or are we going? Okay. Looks like green eyes at end at path. We don't want to be going this way then. Hey, Jane. If there is any energies here, can you tell me your name? Oh, yeah, well, I'm always told, David. Do you know the name of the cemetery? It's an hedgehog. Where's it gone?
It's gone.
No,
Gone through the grass.
That's it, there's an hedgehog
They
going
did say
through
it's a wildlife sanctuary. It's not a baby out.
Come on, Spirit. You tell me what year this cemetery opened? Oh, where's Jane? I hope you're well. Yeah. Which way now? Go. Memorial Garden. Meadow, sorry. Mm. Come on, woman. Yeah, I know. Well, you've got. You can't, because you've got the phone.
Oh,
If I get so far away and it starts being all crackly, Bluetooth's not reaching it. They did say left. So you wanted us to turn this way then, Spirit? You wanted us to walk up here? Where are you wanting us to go? Where are you wanting us to go, Spirit? Just said Dad. I thought it said north. Dad in a child's voice. Seems like he's not the only one that heard that. I don't know what it were. Where? It's cross.
yeah, it's like in shape of soul. What I'm saying. And then,
I mean, to be fair, if it ends there, and we know that this is the end of it where church is, It's a lot of 56,000 is a lot of graves in that space.
No, I think it can go way down back there, you know. It's like a two-meter thing, you know.
Well, then again, I mean,
God, let me see which is like Weeping Angel over. Oh, yeah. Take a photo of that one later.
they only bike plot for so long, so they could have been reused, some of them.
Yeah.
Steps. I like how there are never bad, nasty spirits in cemeteries. There's not bad, nasty spirits in many places, to be fair.
What did the spirit energy
In my
to this
opinion.
place getting cleaned up? You like the fact that people are coming in now to start tending to the grave?
It is, it's closed now, Joanne, so there is just a friends of.
You know, signs on old ones.
There's just a friends of that is shadow, death.
I mean, look how long we've lasted.
150 years, something.
I think you can get in. I think you get into Arch because I think fence. I'll go and have a look. I think you can get through the Arch. It looked like it will fence off at either side. It might not be. I might be wrong.
I think I don't know.
I'll go and have a look. But this is the church.
I'll go this way.
It is for sale. Well, you got to go from me up to try and buy church. No, we're going to lose that now. Lindsay's going to jump in a minute. No, he can't. I thought it looked like you could get under there. But you can't. Well, thank you, Susan. I do apologise if anybody has sent any stars or anything, because we can't see. We're on StreamYard, so it doesn't show us. On StreamYards. Lots. Yeah, now they're there. No, you can't. Yeah.
What's in there.
See, you went too far. You got flown.
You know.
Can do something right back here.
It's a beautiful church. I mean, look at the steeple.
Hey, Caroline.
Yeah, we'll do something around back at church.
Yeah, has that chimney on it? Chimney? I didn't see a chimney. I don't know. It might have. I didn't see the chimney. Yeah, it is for sale. If anyone wants to buy it, us.
Yeah, everybody wants to buy it.
Don't do something here at this one.
Yeah. Alright, you look straight behind me and I'm like, I'm going to take a foot out.
Don't ever look behind Lindsay.
Oh my god. That's the worst thing you can do.
Which one are you doing, that one?
Yeah.
Do you want phone on that other side then?
No, it's alright, I can see. Evening, everybody. Can you tell me what year this church closed down in? Take some photos in landscape and stuff tonight. We show photos, really good. But we can only use them in landscape on pictures. Yeah. It is a beautiful church, Antoinette. It's lovely.
Let's put a bit of a lean on that ball.
Can't you put it behind on?
Put it behind there.
Well, no, not really. You're not treading on it. You're just sitting a teddy bear on it. Yeah. Pity because we could have done vortex underneath there.
It's a bit windy from
It is a bit. That's what I'm saying. I thought if it were underneath.
Is there any spirits here with us? You try and light one of those devices up that are near that grave, or try and speak to us through this device here. It's making a noise. I don't know if you want to leave it on chat.
It's alright.
I can't see that.
It's the energy that was down there at the bench with us, the spirit energy. You followed us up here. Were you allowed to move from that place that you was in? Could you try and show yourself to me as a shadow figure? Or could you show yourself as a flash of light going around the teddy bear is, please?
You have to look what these two are.
Heard 7 and 8, Lindsay. If that's anywhere near. Not sure, but I'll get John to check on graves just in case there's a 78 or 7 and 8 relevant to these graves. We'll check. And as far as history, Andrew, I'll let you know later because we'll have to post history. Thank you. Thank you for interacting. The spirit person who's just gone near that ball, please, could you come back and could you try and communicate with us? Could you tell us your name? Could you tell us your name, please? Pet? A Paz? A Papa Biz? A Papa Biz? Got the name of Bill. If the gentleman named Bill, if it's a gentleman's energy around the ball, and your name's Bill, could you try and light that ball up to acknowledge that your name's Bill? You know when objects and that start going off, guys? If you wouldn't mind trying to do a quick screenshot for us, like do three bursts if you can, and see if we can capture anything when like the ball's going off or the bear's going off. That might be interesting to see if we can see anything around. But
Steve, it's Hepzibah.
Hepzibah. Hepzibah. Can the spirit energy, is it a spirit energy around the ball? If it's a spirit energy around the ball,
Jayne's getting the name of Bill.
Yeah. If it's the spirit energy of a person around the ball, could you give me a clear yes? If it's an elemental energy, no. So it's a spirit person then. The reason I thought for elemental is because it has been left overrun. Elementals do tend to come out a lot more. Well, I think find elementals are in cemeteries a lot more anyway, but I do think that nature's just been left element light. There is more. Is it light enough for everybody, or do you need light turning on, guys? Do you want light on a bit low?
No, you'd have to turn. Oh, that's all right. Anyway.
Just turn it down. Oh, wow. You know, do you know Steve's bowl ain't got an on and off switch? And you know, if you go and pick that up, Claire, just go and feel weight at Steve's bowl.
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
Also, it takes quite a bit to set them off. Yeah. Not.
He said, yeah. Evening, John. Hope you're well, my lovely. How many spirit energies have we got round us then? Could you tell me how many people were buried in this grave where the teddy bear and the balls are on? Claire? Don't know if I heard 9 then. Can you tell me how many people are buried in this grave, please? And the family name? I don't know if it said Dad. And I don't know if I heard, I know it sounds daft, but I don't know whether I heard the name Smith. You see that? Yeah.
Can you tell me how many people?
7 and 6 has been coming out a little bit.
8.
I said I thought 9. I think I heard 9 come through. So there's 8.
Unless there's actually a little name. That's like the native name. Bottom bit.
To a Montips. It could be 7 or 8 buried. I thought I heard 9, Joanne. What's that one? How many's on that one? 8. But Jane's saying there's 7 people around us, not in the grave.
4 in that one.
7 and 6 has come out. I think it was 7 and 6 earlier, and I don't know whether 76 is a year. That it could. No, I'm not on about to these graves because we were down bottom end. Is it really? But it's relevant, do you know? Maybe you don't know. We'll see if it connects to that in a bit. Oh. Spirit. Come on, spirits. Can you try and interact with us? Could you try and give me some history about yourself? Did you used to fight in one of the wars?
76.
Yeah.
1876.
That's interesting though, because 76, like I said, 1876 would be relevant to this. It's a pity we didn't hear 18 first, but the 76 part is relevant. So I think that's an interesting catch.
1876 is relevant to one of them that's in there. There was also 67.
Yeah, but I do think that's interesting coming out when there's something on one of gravestones that says. Do you mind us coming here to try and communicate with you? We don't mean any disrespect to any of the energies that are buried here, or to any of the living people that may have got relatives in here.
He took lens cap off.
Yeah, I figured that out.
What did he do? Leave his lens cap on?
Yeah. Couldn't work out like photograph when developing.
Can you tell me whether this church was a place of worship or whether it was just here for the burials? Could you tell me whether this church was in use? Been told that there's a lot of soldiers buried here. 86, I think, that fought in the First World War. Soldier. That's a soldier then. I'd like to salute you and say thank you for serving his country. Not good. They come up that way, I only know, because they come up way past when you're looking at stuff down there.
Could you make that ball light for us again, please?
Yeah. Did you try and light the middle too? And again, I'm picking up 1800. Did you say something that's relevant to us? Are you going to try and show yourself to us later on? Are you going to try and walk so we can see you? Could you try and step out from behind this grave? From behind the teddy? Could you try and step out behind so we could see your shadow? Could you tell me how you died? Is it true that when we pass that we see a light? Or that family members come and meet us? See, our camera's still, but that looks like it's moving to me. It's like bobbing. What?
Like what that said.
Right, what did it say? Go on.
Did you got a phone?
I can't hold this up, and I don't know whether you can turn this up a bit louder. Is it that end one? That's it. Don't know if everybody can hear. Had been stone actually retains a lot of heat. If you get thermal out now, you see the heat. Claire and Tom. Who's the energies that are around the ball of the bear, please? Hello? Can you try and speak through this device for me? Could you tell me how you died, please?
I thought that said then it's a radio. And you went, you said, can you speak through this device? I thought somebody went, it's a radio.
Not that we know, soldier. I don't think so, my lovely. Anything special about the grave that we're at? See what it's done to it. I think John was more drawn to this one than me.
Yeah, it's like just do accident.
Could you try and tell me what job you did? When you was alive, please. Then I could see that fireworks going off. That might be our claws.
Really?
Try and tell me the surname, please. Could you try and give me one of the names on the gravestone where the bear's sat, please?
Should stop down there and just film fireworks.
Fireworks, it would have been, oh, very pretty.
Can you tell us how old you were when you passed?
Did you believe in God? Did you tell me whether you believe in God? Or Jesus? That said God, yeah, or guardian.
Who is the guardian of the cemetery? Can you tell us the name,
John
please?
at 80. Andrew says it looks like a nuclear mushroom. Just said what?
Not bad.
Hey, today. John heard God. I thought I heard it said God. But I thought it said God something. Could you tell me what faith you was? Was you Christian, Catholic? What were they? Non-conformist? It could be so many. There's so many different religions it could be.
What religion was your spirit? That one up there. It's
Oh, right, it's all light, reflected. There. It's all light there.
When you asked if they believe in God, the lady was thinking about it. Is it true then that when we die, just before we pass, is it true that our loved ones and friends come to meet us to help us cross over? If it is, could you just light one of the objects up down on the grave for me, please? If it is that our loved ones come, or does an angel come and greet us? But more active when you asked what religion they are. They were all saying different things. Wow.
How many energies are here?
8.
Can you tell me your name?
Did you all believe in the same religion? Did you all believe in the same religion? Or did you have different views?
Obviously, when you're looking at it, realise you're a camera there.
There's 8 energies here with us. Are you from one family? The 8 energies that are with us, are you all related to one another, or are you from different, or are you just different people? Only one. If you can describe what we look like to you, how would you describe us? Dear, it's so much clearer on that end. How would you describe what we look like? Hey, Yolanda. How do we know we're the living ones and you're the dead ones? Fake voice said different. Juniors, night soldiers, it could sound different. Yeah, it could, soldier. Let us know what everybody thinks of this going live on StreamYard when we're out. Is there a message that you've got to give us or would like to give us? Yeah. Diablo. Seagull. Oh, yeah. Thank you for flashing. Who's flashing that ball? No. Who's the energy that's flashing the ball, please? Could you give me your name? Is your name Dave? I heard Diablo, Joanne. This is a sacred ground, so we know that the Diablo and the devil cannot enter this place. Is your name Dave? He does it before he even asks. He just starts flashing that ball. Can you try and flash one of the other balls, please? Or can you flash more than one? Try and set the ball off, please, if you can. Asking it what? Evening, Amelia. Didn't hear it. It said stop asking something. Giving Dave or David, yeah. David, if that's your energy that's flashing that ball, I need you to keep flashing that one. I did. I need you to flash one of the other ones, please. Just so we know that you can understand it.
Let's walk them two round.
Yep. This is radio.com. This is radio.com. Soldier, I said that about sound. I think Soldier's saying it's a bit tinny for him as what possible as well. Go on then, try and flash that ball again.
What I'll do tomorrow.
Try it with a mic on it,
well,
Dave.
we'll put a poll. See if everybody prefers it like this, or 2 separate streams, or whether they want us to try this again with the mic.
I think what we're going to do is we'll have a walk down bottom, try and get away from road, and try and do some
Yeah.
We're going to be going for a little wander now, Spirit. Can you follow us?
Like, we got everything.
Yeah. So. Okay. Can you get that?
Yeah, I'm doing.
So.
I don't know. I think Scotty and Soldier are just discussing sound, audio. No, why? Oh, can I see you? You push that button leg up. We are people. What do you mean we are people? Spirit lives matter. Is there any energies that are following us around this cemetery? That wish to come forward and tell us a story? Tell us what happened to them? Tell us any information about the afterlife? What happens? Okay. No, but that's the soldiers. It's strange because some people say it sounds okay, other people saying it's a bit tinny.
We're outside. We just sit it. We're just looking at the soldiers, the Royal Artillery. Was you in active service? Not on that one. Not this one, but that lonely one up back here, ain't there? No?
We can't get up there though, can we?
No, no, no. Yeah, you can get up anyway. You have to do it on the cross road here. Can't do it. So all I can do is reverse upwards and point downwards, or do a point
I don't know,
upwards.
just a bit of a way, I don't mind.
Point upwards. Right. Yeah.
What?
Point upwards. Yeah. Any energies around us here? We're just here to communicate with you.
No.
That's it.
Okay.
Could you tell me what John's doing now?
Right, I'm going to change spirit box and put that back on. Just to see if it improves sound or not. I don't know if that that's sounding button. If it's that that's sounding tinny to everybody.
Let's try and just do an EVP while it's a bit quiet before, if just in case any noise does start coming on. Put bag in front when you see it. Right.
I'm glad you're here.
I know.
No,
You'll be lost without me, love. If there's any energies here, could you try and walk towards us down this path, please? Could you try and knock the bear over? Or roll one of the balls? There's 4 balls. How interesting it would be to fly a drone with a light and camera on it over this graveyard at night. Sound does go a bit tinny at times. I just refresh and it goes okay again. Cheers, Joanne, my lovely. I still think it might be better with a mic on than this one. But we'll see. If not, we'll just go back to old way. We just thought it'd be nice because then we're just using one phone rather than having 2 separate phones set up. But we'll see which one everybody prefers.
If there's any energies here, you try and speak into that device that's on the floor, please. We are only here to try and communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Will you start by telling us your name, please?
Do you believe in God?
Can you tell me how you died, please?
She's stationing either the first or the second one.
Who's the guardian of the cemetery?
Could you tell me your name?
Could you tell me what religion you were, please?
Are you male or are you female?
Okay.
Walking down the road, it's a long way home. That's what I should have sang. Show me the way to go home, bum, bum. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Oh, thank you so much, Soldier, my lovely. Like a puppet on a string. Oh, look at you. Take the long way home, Super Tramp. Tramp song. If there's any spirit energies here, can you start walking towards us, please? I'm still chuntering while he's setting it up. Just thought it'd be nice if I'm with the choosing one rather than having two separate phones set up. So we'll see which one everybody prefers. Could have fast forwarded that.
If there's any energies here, you try and speak into that device that's on the floor, please. We are only here to try and communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Can you start by telling us your name, please?
You believe in God?
Can you tell me how you died, please?
Do one more.
The station in either the First or the Second World War.
Who's the guardian of the cemetery? Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me your name?
Could you tell me what religion you were, please?
Will do.
Are you male or are you female?
Just do one and just ask one question
Okay.
each. Okay.
Yeah.
Just ask one question each. Count to 10 or 15 after once somebody's done it. And then, but ask a question about something about not necessarily about here, just a question about the afterlife and you see, or religion or something like that, and just try and do it differently. Do you know what I mean? Walking.
CWP session 2. You try and tell me what happens to the soul when it leaves the body.
When we die, does our loved ones or angels come and meet us?
Is there such a thing as heaven?
When we die, do you believe that's it, or is there an afterlife?
Okay.
Just as you said afterlife, you clicked your coins in your pocket. Yeah. And Claire whispered when I'd done my question. Claire said, "Oh, that was my question," and I couldn't look at her because I thought, shit, I laughed.
CWP session 2. You tell me what happens to the soul when it leaves the body?
When we die, does our loved one or angels come and meet us?
Is there such a thing as heaven?
When we die, do you believe that's it, or is there an afterlife?
It never even picked it up.
Okay.
That's
One piece of
interesting. No.
one piece of equipment.
EVPs, yeah, we did very rare. We P's. What you doing? Echo can totally adjust mic volume. That might be a good idea. That might stop it being tinny. Is that better, guys?
Is the audio any better now?
No. Let us know if it's any better. I love the Ren Bear. He looks cuddly. If there's any energies here, if there's any spirits that wish to communicate with us, if you'd like to step forward, if you could try and show yourself to us, may it be by a light or a shadow.
Keep talking to a nursery rhyme. What's this? Watch with mother.
Seems better.
Well, I've just put noise cancellation on it, echo cancellation, and adjust.
Sounds much clearer now. That's better. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You just have to remember to do that when we start next time. That's so much better. Talking about weather. Weather. If the spirits of those that have been communicating with us can come towards us now, can you try and come and light the bear up or the ball?
My balls.
Could you shout something so we could hear your voice?
Welcome to Spirited.
Could you try and shout into one of the cameras?
Go.
Do you like one of those devices up on the floor for me, please? The elderly gentleman's still here. The one who I could sense earlier. Is he still here?
Which part of the cemetery are the soldiers buried, or are they scattered? I've mercy, did that say?
Did you serve in the First World War or the Second World War?
What regiment did you serve in?
Was your rank, spirits?
Ja, ayles.
Normally in graveyards such as this one, there's normally what they call a pauper's plot, a pauper's grave, where they bury the unnamed because you couldn't afford a grave. Is there such a place in here?
And she
Is there? Chills in a male voice. Mm. Yeah. Thing is, though, unless you actually stood in front of one of these, we can't use it as a relevance because it's like if somebody says, "I can hear George," you can guarantee there's a George or Elizabeth in a set. Do you know what I mean? So unless there's one behind us, in front of us, then that'd be relevant. If you know what I mean. So if there's a God, if you believe in God, do you also believe in the devil? So there's an Elizabeth up there, so that could be relevant. Like, I've just said. Elizabeth, are you here? Or do you prefer to be called Lizzie? You thought you heard a train? That's interesting. Lizzie did come out, and we have got, believe it or not, there is a grave round us with Elizabeth on. Steve just thought he heard a train, and he's turned round, and what is it? There's a train grave or something. Somebody died on railway. There is. I'm going to say it's Doncaster, isn't it? So you could hit train tracks anyway. You've just got to debunk it. It did sound like a train horn. Eliza there. Wow. So if you're one of the spirits from around us, can you come and say your name to us again? Because we found Eliza, we found Elizabeth.
Did people used to call you Lizzie?
Yes.
Joanne said it did sound like a train horn.
There is a railway near here anyway.
That's what we were saying.
And there's some around there.
Could you do something really out there that's going to make us jump? Not jump in a bad way, but just jump that. Yeah, just to let us know that you're here.
Don't put the music grid on tonight, just because we're too close to the road.
And we're too close to an airport. Copters would be on us.
There's Doncaster.
Chuck. Psychic Royal, the Whisperer said.
King.
King. What's King relevant to? Do we have any signalmen buried here in this cemetery?
Hi.
Can you try and walk towards us, please? You turn light down a little bit more. Can you try and walk towards us? I don't know if there's a king relevance round here, though.
What?
A king. If there'd be a relevance to a king. There is. So there's a Vincent King. Is the name reference? Are you referencing to a Vincent King? Church in May. I need you to answer the questions and give us relevant responses if you can. Can you tell me how you died? Did anybody in this cemetery die from the in the blitz? No. Can you tell me if any energies, any spirits here would have died in the blitz? Yeah. Was your husband or loved ones fighting in the war?
If there is any energies or any soldiers around us, can you try and light one of the devices on the floor, one of the objects on the floor? Let's try and move one of them.
Steve jumped, yeah, male, yeah, Sarah and Liz.
Four. Is there any women that were buried in this graveyard?
Yeah, it's true that. You should forget the men did go off fighting, but the women actually stayed at home and kept everything running. Yeah. Eight dead. Eight's coming out quite a lot.
What's the relevance to 8?
You try and push one of those objects, please, on the floor. Can you try and roll the ball up the hill so it rolls down? Or could you try and push the bear for me to the side or the back? Pull it backwards.
You try and tell me how many unmarked graves there are in this graveyard.
8 from
That's 18, and there is 18 unmarked. Don't know. Could be 18. But it's not relevant to the question we're asking. That's the issue.
Both numbers are relevant to how many graves. There's one number missing in the 95
top.
You try and tell me again how many unmarked graves there are. Well, how many unmarked burial plots there are in this cemetery?
You
Give me 3 numbers.
Like different black. A few. Claire's coming out a lot tonight. Yeah, it is Joanne.
Actually, 851.
Smoke.
Jane.
Lindsay, there's 851 on my graves.
Really?
So 8 and 1 are relevant, but obviously 8. No, it's 8.
But 5 come out. 5 did come out.
There's 602.
They could get. Yeah, it is possible that they can get numbers from like this. Because if you look at it, if somebody said what year, Will might say a different number for that year. So it could possibly. But all the numbers did come out 851. It could be so 851.
Plots is actually a lot more body, because it says here there's a total of 608 public graves located in a certain area. However, each plot contains 50 burials, with the fewest number of bodies being 4 and one plot containing 24 infants. The total number of people buried in this area is 4,562, and there are 8 further sections within the cemetery containing public graves, giving a combined total of 851 unmarked burial plots.
Wow.
In them 851 burial plots, up to 25 people in each one.
Like pauper plots, then, aren't they? Wow. Are you one of the spirits that's in an unmarked grave? If you are, what we're going to do is we're going to come back one day with some flowers, and we're just going to lay them under one of the trees in remembrance to all you that were buried in unmarked graves. Would you like that?
See, for me, the 24 infants that are in the same grave, I would say that's got to be an outbreak, like cholera or something, where they die and they actually like buried. You know, they all got buried in one grave.
Could have been a bad winter, the way TB. It could be anything. Yeah, it could. It could be anything, couldn't it? I wonder if we can find any history. Maybe sad history, whatever we find, I think. Right, guys, I think we're going to call it here. And we are going to go over to our members area. So I want to say thank you very much for everybody that sent us shiny stars. I want to thank everybody for sending us go on, what is it on YouTube? Super chats. Thank you so much, everybody. So we are going to head over to our members area. John's just trying to turn the screen round. That's it. I think if I
no, I'll put it on.
It's all right. So yeah, so we are going to go head over now to our members area. And go live over there. So if you would like to join, your big fingers are going in front of the camera. If you would like to join us, if you're over on Facebook, press these. Don't put your fingers up. I've turned the camera around.
Take you 10 minutes to work out how to do it.
If you would like to join us, please hit the green shield if you're on Facebook. It does cost you £2.79 a month. And yeah, but there's loads of extra footage and extra things happening over there. So it's good night from me.
Night
people.
Good night.
And we shall see you over on YouTube. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Can't even end it.